We continue our reading of God's Dream for You, The Chosen, a morning devotional by author Dwight K. Nelson. Today's reading, December 22, The Jesus Generation, Hast Thou No Scar, Part 1. When he had called the people to himself, with his disciples also, he said to them, Whoever desires to come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whoever desires to save his life will lose it. But whoever loses his life for my sake and the gospel's will save it. Mark 8:34 and 35. So what is this cross that Jesus said we're supposed to take up? Some men have concluded that their cross is an irritable postmenopausal wife. God gave me a cross to bear. Some women have decided that their cross is a hopelessly dead and comfortless marriage from which they cannot be legally or ecclesiastically released. It's my cross to bear for Jesus. But marriages gone sour are hardly the crosses Jesus had in mind. In fact, if Jesus could have his way, he'd seek to fix that marriage and probably start with the cross bearer. So what is this cross? Financial straits? Professional failure? Terminal disease? How did Jesus put it? If any of you would come after me, you must deny yourself, take up your cross daily, and follow me. Clearly, you have to choose it. Choose to deny yourself. Choose to take up your own cross. Choose to bear it right behind Jesus, like Simon the Cyrene. The cross Jesus calls us to isn't something we got stuck with. It's something we choose, which means it can be a loveless marriage if you choose, for the sake of loyalty to Jesus, to bear it and to be faithful to your spouse in spite of little reciprocation. It can be professional failure if your choice to be faithful to Jesus places you at odds with the commands or expectations of your job superiors, so that you're fired or harassed in hopes you'll leave that employment. Your cross can be racial discrimination that has dogged your path and harassed your soul. If you choose to embrace that unrightful, if not unlawful, discrimination you are suffering for the sake of Jesus, your cross can be that terminal disease if you choose to embrace your physical crisis as an opportunity to testify to your unshaken trust in God in the midst of impending pain and death. But the choice must be yours, and really, in the end, only yours. Terry Wardle observes, quote, The Christian life brings enormous blessing, but Jesus never once hid the fact that the Christian life would be demanding and costly, end quote. The Transforming Path, page 139. In our rights-conscious society where people sue at the drop of the hat to make certain they get their just deserts, Bethlehem and Calvary remind us that our just deserts are a cross, just like Jesus.